Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to Fit and Green Living over here on our channel. I'm your speaker, Coach Flick, and today we are going to be doing a sun salutation this morning. This is a great one that's going to really work out your whole body, stretch out your hips, your legs, the lower back, upper back, really get some twists into the spine, really opening up all the different areas that we get really tight while we're sleeping. It's really going to help to start your day right, wake you up, and start the energy flowing for the day as well. So grab your mat, find a quiet place where you can sit down and do this, and come and join me for our sun salutation. No experience is required. If you have never done yoga before, that is perfectly okay. This is a beginner set. So what I want you guys to do is come onto your mat and come into child's pose. So you're sitting with your feet under your bum, your heels up to your hip bones. If you want your feet wider than your bum, that's perfectly okay. If you're new and you haven't done this before, you might want to put a blanket or a yoga block or some books underneath your bum so that you can actually sit up a little bit higher. So, while you're here, sit tall. So you want to tuck your tailbone, sit up, and this just helps you to start aligning your spine and aligning your body. From here, bend at the waist, fold forward, reach your hands as far forward as possible, and let your head touch down to the mat. So in child's pose, you want to breathe into anywhere that has tension, anywhere that's a little bit tight, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit of sensation somewhere in your hips or your lower back or through your shoulders. Breathe deep into your belly. Fill up your belly, your chest, your lower back. In through your nose, out through your nose. As this is the first stretch of the day, you could go in through your nose and out through your mouth if you feel. That's totally up to you. Just let as much of your arms touch the mat as you can. As you breathe in and out, try and sink back towards your heels, sink your bum back towards your heels a little bit more. Stretch out that back. You should feel a sensation through the middle and low of your back and even up into your shoulders. This is a great way to start the day. Really stretch out anything that may have become tight overnight. You stretch as you, particularly if you sleep in the fetal position. Everything gets a little cramped, everything gets a little tight. It's a great way to work everything out. Couple more breaths here. Breathe into your lower back, feel through your belly, your back, your chest. And just as you breathe out, sink into the stretch. From here, we're going to go into our first downward dog of the day. So, first downward dog, I like to do a little bit of wide one. Go sit down, go sit down, go sit down. A little bit of a wider downward dog. So, come up onto your hands. Put your feet as wide as the mat, or just a little bit wider than your hips. Hands under your shoulders. Hands under your shoulders. Push your tailbone to the sky. Now, if you're having a little bit of trouble, if you're really, really tight in your hamstrings, you feel like you're up on your toes too much, that's okay. You're looking to stretch and lengthen your spine right now. Just bend your knees a little bit. Just release your back. Feel grounded through your fingers. Spread your fingers as wide as possible. Really push down through your knuckles. Jeez. okay to have your knees bent. Couple of breaths. If you can, extend the legs. You're looking for length in the spine. Pedal the legs, one with the breath, and the other. Again. And again. Now move your feet in so that they're more traditional downward dog. Hips distance apart. Shooting your tailbone up to the sky. Okay, walk your hands to the front, walk your feet to your hands at the front of the mat. And let your body fold over your knees. I like to grow my arms, opposite elbows, and just hang. Keep your knees a little bit bent. If you want more of a leg stretch, then straighten your knees. If you want more of a back stretch, bend your knees a little bit and push your tailbone up as far as you can. Fold all the way over your knees. Rock side to side, just gently. Stretch out the side body. Release the hands from the elbows, all the way to the floor. Okay, half lift. So come to flat back. Roll your shoulders away. Roll your shoulders down and away. And forward. Next inhale. Come all the way up. Hands over your head. Tuck your tail, lift the crown, keep your shoulders away from your ears. Hands to heart center, exhale. Now we're going to move into our sun salutation. If you haven't done this before, that's perfectly okay. Very simple, easy one to follow along with. So, tail tucked, crown lifted, roll the shoulders away from the ears. So you're thinking tall, straight back. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, swan dive into the floor. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, fold. Now, on the next inhale, step your right foot back. Drop the knee to the floor. Keep your hands where they are. Okay. So you'll open your chest, lift your heart to the sky. You might want to look up. Really focusing on opening up that hip. If you have to, move your foot forward a little bit more. You want your knee to be in line with your ankle. You're really focusing on opening up this right hip here. Not so much the left hip, but the right hip. One more breath. Put your right foot flat on the floor. Come up. So you're into a runner's lunge. Hands go up over your head. Lean forward. 3 breaths. You're really focusing on opening up this hip joint, keeping that knee over the ankle. One more. Okay, hands to the mat. Tuck your right toes, come up into a lunge. Hands go up. Warrior position. This is a sun warrior position. They were proud, they were courageous, they were determined. So embrace all of that energy. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Open your chest. Maybe you want to lean back a little bit. This one's really going to stretch out the back of your legs and also open up those hip joints. Inhale, lean back, if you can. Exhale, hands to the floor. Okay, leave the right hand where it is. Twist open with the left arm. Stack the shoulders over your right arm. Look up along your left hand if you wish. 3 breaths here. Really twisting into that right side. Open up the left. Last breath. Okay. Other side. If you can, that's okay. If you can't, no problems. Drop the right foot. Right hand. Same thing. Twist open that side. Open up your heart. Look to the sky with your right hand. Third breath. Hands down. Turn the right foot onto the toes. Step the left foot back. Downward dog. And relax. Focus on shooting your tailbone to the sky. Engage the knees, so pull the knees back. Push into your hands. On your next inhale, come to plank. So rock forward on your toes, stack over your arms. Exhale, chaturanga to the floor. Bend your elbows down slowly. Inhale, up to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Push back. Leave your hands where they are. Stretch out the shoulders, the back, the lower back. Sink your bum as far to your heels as you can. Now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to come up into down facing dog. Come up, tuck your toes, shoot your tailbone to the sky. Next inhale, bring your right foot forward. If you can't quite get it all the way between your hands, grab it, pull it forward. Drop your knee to the floor. Open the shoulders, open your chest, lift your heart. Really focus on stacking that knee over the ankle 90 degrees, opening up the hip joints, inside thigh, inside groin. Three breaths. Third breath, next inhale, arms come up. Really focus on sinking into it. Keep this knee 90 degrees. Open up that left hip joint. Third breath. Hands to the floor. Tuck the left foot. Come up into a lunge. Arms up. And as you can see, it's slightly different for everyone. One side is going to be more comfortable than the other. My right side is a lot less comfortable than my left. Okay, up into a lunge, arms rise, and sink. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, don't come up. Shoulders away from the ears, open the heart, lift with the heart. Third breath. Next inhale, hands to the floor. Leave your left hand where it is. Twist open with the right arm. So stacking it over the left arm, over the left shoulder. 3 breaths here. Last breath. Hands down. Drop the right heel to the floor. Stack over the right side. Left arm twists. Hello, inner thigh. Breathe into any tension you might have. Last breath. Hands to the floor. Tuck the left foot, step the right foot back, downward dog. Send that tailbone up to the sky. If your legs are getting a little tight, you might want to give them a bit of a pedal with the breath. Inhale. On your next inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chug it under to the floor. Inhale up. Cobra. Exhale, push back to child's pose. You should be sinking a little bit further into child's pose now. Each breath, sink more and more back on your heels. On your next breath, inhale, come up to flat back. I'm going to do a couple of cat cows and a couple more exercises to finish this morning yoga off. So, stack your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Okay? You have a flat table back. If it's not, don't worry, we will get there. Inhale, pull your navel to the floor, arch your back. Pull your navel to the floor, keep your shoulders away from your ears, lift the heart. You might want to look up if you want. Next inhale, curve the back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like there's a piece of string in the middle of your back. Lift it up. Tuck your pelvis in and really stretch out your back. Inhale. Reverse. Pull that navel down to the floor. Reverse the curve. Lift with your heart. Exhale. Round on your back. One vertebra at a time. Inhale. Cat. At your own pace. Just do this. You can do this a few more times at your own pace. Exhale. Last one. Come to flat back. Okay. Tuck your toes with your hands forward a little bit. Go back against downward dog. Couple of breaths here. Stretch out that back. Release anything, any tension, tightness that you may have built up that you found doing cat-cow. Shoot that tailbone to the sky. Okay, walk or jump your hands to the front of the mat, whatever you're feeling. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands reach over your head. Exhale the heart center. I'm going to do one final sequence before we finish today, guys. Come into the middle of your mat, feet wide. Okay, you've probably seen this one yesterday. Hands on your hips. Okay, toes in a little bit if you're more like you're pigeon-toed than anything else. Okay, think tall. Hands on your hips. Fold from the hips, not from the waist. Fold from the hips. Push back on your heels. Fold. Okay, you should be flat back by right now. If that's as far as you can go, that's good. If you can go further, keep folding from the hips. You might want to move your feet a little bit wider. Keep folding from the hips, not from the waist, from the hips. Repeat. Now take a few breaths here. With each breath, try and sink a little bit lower. Press back on your heels and the outside of your foot to get that deepest stretch. You won't fall over, I promise. It may feel like you are, but you will not fall over. Sink back on your heels. Okay, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And next inhale, come all the way up. Hands on your hips so you fall. Bend from the hips. Bring your feet in just a little bit this time. Okay. Arms up to the side. Last sequence, guys. And then we're done. Okay. Tick-tock your left foot so your foot's pointing 90 degrees to your right. Kick your right hip back. Okay, lean back into your right hip. Lean forward, stretch, reach over that left leg. Tilt. And you're trying to make a triangle between you and your arms. Okay, if you can't get all the way down, you have to hold here or here or your ankle. Perfectly okay. What you're doing is you're looking as much length in your sides as possible. 3 breaths. Come up. Okay, from here, stay where you are. Bend that knee forward into Warrior 2. Feel like there's a pane of glass between you and your back and front and back. Keep your shoulders and hips stacked over top of each other, arms up. Lean. Look over your left hand. Keep that right shoulder back. 3 breaths. Last breath. Straighten leg, tick-tock the left foot back in, tick-tock the right foot up. Shift back onto your left hip, reach with that right arm over your right foot, and you may notice that one side is a little bit better than the other, so that's perfectly okay. We are not symmetrical. You're looking for as much length in both sides as you can. Third breath. Come out. Push over that right knee into warrior. Keep the left shoulder back. Keep those shoulders and hips straight. Third breath. Tick-tock the foot back in. Step or jump your feet together in the middle of the mat. Come to the top of your mat. Arms go up. We're going to finish in some Shavasana, corpse pose. Inhale, arms rise. Stay. Keep your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees. Okay? Bend, bend, bend as far as you can. All the way down. If you can do this, that's awesome. If you can't, no problem. Knees out, sit the bum down, lay down on your back, palms to the side, let the feet roll out. Shavasana is great for just absorbing a few minutes of doing absolutely nothing. You will thank yourself later. When you're in the middle of our busy days, when we're running around, working, looking after the kids, doing shopping, going out, it's hard to find time to just lay down and do nothing. Sit down and take a minute to ourselves. So breathe deep. Focus on your breath. In for a count of 3. Out for a count of 3. Again. Just relax into the floor, let your muscles get heavy, let more and more of your body come to contact with the floor. Focus on your breath, full count of 3. Try and hold it at the tip of your chin, in from your nose. Relax the jaw, the face, your eyes, your shoulders, arms. I invite you to stay there for as long as you want. Completely let your body just meld with the floor, and one with the floor. want to stay here for longer, then just pause the video and just let the video play out. That's fine. Stay here as long as you want. And when you're ready to sit up, come back, start your day. Roll onto one side. Get into the fetal position. Keep your eyes closed if you want to open. It's fine. Slowly using your top hand, push up. Come into a seated position. Whichever way is comfortable for you. Hands to heart center. Sitting tall. Shoulders down, chest open, lift with the heart. And just breathe into your body. See if there's any more tension that you can use the breath to relax before you start your day. That is our Sun Salutation Yoga, guys and girls. I hope you got some energy, some positive energy out of today's practice. I hope you managed to wake up your body, your mind, your soul, and start your day the right way. If you got any, make sure that you give this video some likes and some loves if you enjoyed it. Share it to your friends, your pages, your groups. Invite other people to join you in your yoga practice. It's not just about stretching, it's about releasing the energy, opening up any blockages that may be within you, doing it at your own pace, finding your own stretch, your own rhythm, and going at your own speed. This is about self-awareness, discovering yourself, discovering your limits, and being able to move beyond them. Thank you for joining me on this video once again today, guys and girls. From my heart to yours, have a blessed day. Namaste.